All right, so I thought I'd do a little video today, just showing you my new mower. Basically same mower, but you know, it's brand new and there's a few differences, so stick around here and I'll tell you about this new one. All right, so first I'll go over the old one. So this is a Toro grandstand. This is a 48-inch deck. And you can see I put a grass flap on it. And I got the hookup for the striping roller. And this one has twills on it. This is an excellent mower. Really don't have a lot of hours on it. 344.2 hours. Still mows fantastic. But I've been noticing something, and it's just got me thinking. You know, I sharpen my blades every mow, every two mows. I know some of you are going to be like, oh, you don't need to do it. Well, you know, it's my blades. I do it how I want to do it. But what I've been noticing is my grass is just not being cut clean. It's never going to be cut with a rotary mower like a real mower, you know, that clean of a cut. But for some reason, it never gets a good cut. A lot of times it's tore. I'm seeing torn blades, and when you got torn blades, that just opens up room for disease. So I got to thinking, you know, why is this doing this? The motor doesn't sound like it's bogging down or nothing, but there's got to be some reason why. So we come to this, and this is the new one. And let me mention, this is 22 horsepower. This is a Kawasaki FX691V. It's 22 horsepower. So we come to this new one, and you know, I don't have the twills, and I'll get into more of that here in just a second, but I didn't do the twills, and I don't have a grass flap on it yet. I am getting one, but I went ahead and got the brackets hooked up for the striping roller, which I'm not going to use till the fall. But this thing is 35 horsepower. It's a Kawasaki FX1000V, and I've mowed with it a few times. It's got 5.2 hours on it. But so, you know, I got to thinking, you know, there's got to be a reason why my grass is being torn. And I always wanted to try a bigger horsepower mower just for that reason, and I was correct. Even though this one didn't seem like it was struggling, this one, the cut is just clean. It cuts it clean. And I guess it's just, you know, because my grass is thick and it just don't have the power to push through. The old one just didn't have the power to push through it like the new one. I mean, even though it never sounded like it was bogging down, you know, it's just an unbelievable difference. And I can truly attest that horsepower makes a difference on the cut. Let me show you this right here. So I cut this at 2 3/4 inches. Yes, and there's a white haze to fungicide, but look at this. Look at this cut with the new one. It was never like that with the old one. Never like that with the old one. So, you know, the horsepower makes a difference. Look at the size of the motor on this thing versus this one. I mean, this is a they call it a big block. It's 999 cc's. I don't have fuel injected. They didn't offer this motor in fuel injection for the grandstand, and you know, I'm okay with that. You know, I've run that one for years with carburetor, not had any issues. I'm sure the EFI is a whole lot better on fuel. That one, the new one, does drink some fuel, I will say that, but you know, I can live with that if I'm getting the cut like I'm getting now. So the twills, I've also been wondering, you know, like around the perimeter where I do have my issues, where the tire rides in the same track all the time. I just wondered if these twills are causing that. You know, these things, there's no air in them. They're hard as a rock. There's no give in them. And plus they got that, you know, they have that lip, you know, it's, so I've noticed even when I go spray with my sprayer, you know, it's got tires, you know, the seems like the tracks rebound. With this, the twills, they never rebound. It's like it just stays matted down for some reason. And so I got this one without the twills, and I have noticed that the grass seems to be rebounding better with the tires versus the twills. Plus these tires are about 1 inch wider versus the twills. So it's also, you know, distributing the load of the mower across more of the tire. But yeah, you know, I guess the moral of the story is, if you can afford, or if you're in the market for a new mower, just go ahead and get the biggest horsepower you can get. I mean, I can truly attest, the cut is so much better on a higher horsepower mower versus you know, a lower horsepower mower. What is it, 22 horsepower difference? That one's 22 and that one's 35. I mean, it's 13 horsepower difference. So that's a big difference in power. I mean, the mower doesn't mow any faster. The speed's set by the transmission. They got the same transmission. So some of you might ask, you know, why don't you go back with a Toro? Well, it's pretty simple. My dealer, which is Killian's Hardware, is absolutely fabulous. If I have a problem with a mower, I can take it down there. They'll have it done normally within a day or two, easily. So, you know, that's what I look for when I buy a mower. There's a lot of other good mowers out there. I'm looking at the dealer is the main thing. So, you know, if you folks are in somewhere local to me, even, you know, I'm in North Carolina. Killian's is in Hickory. Killian's Hardware is in Hickory, North Carolina. If you're in Boone, Charlotte, somewhere decently close, I would be checking them out. They're a huge dealer for Toro. And also, a lot of you folks know that I had a right walk behind. Well, I took that, and it's there for sale. So, but yeah, I just thought I'd show you a new mower and just give you, you know, my thoughts on the horsepower difference, because it's there. It's definitely a difference. And I got to give my buddy Stephen Myron a big thank you. He's on the Toro fleet program there at Killian's, and he let me put this mower on his fleet program, and it saved me quite a bit of money. So Stephen, I appreciate it, buddy. He's a subscriber to my channel too. So, and he's local to me. He's in Hickory's, where Killian's Hardware's at. And I should also mention, I done took my other one, parked it. But this one is a 52 inch, and my old one, I did mention it was a 48 inch. So this one is a 52 inch also. And if you want the part number on this Toro, it's a 72507. That's the one with the big Kawasaki motor on it. Listen to that big block. So, as always, I appreciate you watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and we'll see you in the next video.